Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Hello Cobb, hello Wims, hello Nappy, lurking as well ages ago. Welcome to the stream. We're doing ACC, which is actually the one, I think, yeah, the first stream I did on this channel was actually ACC, which is hilarious because I streamed it once since then, and it's probably something I really should have played more, but didn't. I'm doing IVGTC this season, and I'm so scared. Wow, the whole season? Nice. All you gotta do is practice. As long as you can be like consistent and like keep it on track, more than speed, you'll come away with some good results, I think. Some people don't. As long as you can be better than them, then you know you're in there. Right, so we're gonna be just testing cars, and trying to get the right tire pressures as well, which sounds like a pain, but very important in this game. Because if you get the wrong tire pressures, everything sucks. So we've got to make sure we get that right. I'm just gonna check what the actual number is that it needs to be. Because I can't remember what the target tire pressures are. There was a video I watched the other day that had it in. Yes, this one. I think this is the one. Spinala. I'll probably be spinalaing today. But we'll try not to. Try and do some... it's too hot to be driving right now. It's a whopping... I don't even know what temperature is right now. 27 degrees Celsius, which is 80 Fahrenheit. Crazy, right? It's far too hot to be driving. I'm going to be sweaty. So I plan on not... 27 not that much. Yeah, maybe for other countries. But here, I mean, to be fair, it's bloody 30 degrees in the game, apparently. I can't imagine 30 degrees at Silverstone. I want to try the Audi first. I did a couple laps earlier. I have heard it's a little bit, not OP, but powerful. A little bit meta at the moment. So I'm going to do some laps with that, try and get it dialed in a little bit with the pressures, and then see how other cars compare. I know I want to try the Bentley. I want to try the Lexus, because I know Cobb and Aki are using that. What else do I want to try? I've heard the Aston's quite decent to drive. I don't want to try the Ferrari. I'm done with Ferraris. I said Bentley. Maybe the McLaren. Although McLaren's the one I've driven. Well, I haven't really driven any of them a lot, but I've driven the McLaren more than any other one. So what, 27.7 I'm going to aim for. Right, we're going to go with the aggressive preset on all these. I hate how long it takes to just choose your setup. Right. Green light. Go, go, go. Let's try some laps. I forgot to change. I don't like the head movement in this. I need to see if I can turn it down. I don't like having any head movement. It's really off-putting. The Audi felt alright from just a few laps I did earlier, although... I mean, I don't know if the pressures were right, but in Magus and Beckett's I was starting to get a bit all over the place. Mainly on the direction change. And it feels like it understeers a bit. Or maybe it just doesn't like trail braking and I'm kind of turning it in wrong. Oops, wrong line through there. Turned in too early. Need to get used to the TC as well. I think the TC in this game is meant to be modelled accurately, unlike basically every other sim. And I think it behaves differently in each car, so... Hopefully I don't hate the TC. I don't like driving cars with TC in other games. I feel like the TC, when it kicks in, just, like, kills your acceleration completely. And I don't know how to drive around it very well. Like, it feels like I'd be better off with it off, but then those cars just become a death trap because they're designed to have it. The first few laps it feels very stable, but then it becomes very squirrely through Meckets and Beckets. I think possibly heating up the tyres too much. It's nice that this game is as realistic as it is, but it's not like... It's much more effort picking a car than, say, Race Room, where I can just do like 5 laps in each car and have a good idea of what one I like. Like, it probably takes 5 laps of these just to get everything up to temperature. Probably not 5 laps, but... Ooh, that's deep. Pressure's not too bad, actually. Could do with being a little bit higher, maybe. I want to see the tyre. Oh, is that below the ABS and engine map? I think that's the tyre temperatures on the car's display. My lefts are definitely heating up a lot more. That was a good infield section there. I was like dead on with the delta, and then I gained like 6/10. Ooh, dear, that's bad. Brooklyn's though. I'm not sure what's too hot for the tyre temperatures. I noticed my left tyres are going sort of yellow rather than just green. I feel like that's too hot. Almost 100 degrees on them. Does like to understeer. They display my name, you know you overheated them because I'm too hot. God damn it, go. I'm about to hit 100 degrees on them. I think, yeah, tire temperature pressures are about to get too high, actually, on the left tires. Oh, very good cops. Up 3/10, damn. Not sure, 1 second there. Very good first part of the lap there. This car feels good so far. I probably just need to adjust the left pressures. And maybe the right as well, but the other way. Like maybe down 1 click on the left, up 2 on the right. It's gonna be my fastest lap there. No idea how good my laps are. I think Aki was doing like 2-minute zeros, but he was on like 10 litres of fuel. I do like this car so far. It seems quite nice to drive. Oh dear. Yeah, definitely too hot on the left side now. Okay. Let's go back to garage. And adjust this. So what do we need to do? Maybe down 2 on the left. And up 4. Whoops, that's 5. No, it's not. Me trying to pretend I know what I'm doing. At least the actual temperatures across the tires seem like relatively even. A bit higher on the inside as you'd expect, but the setup seems like correct, you know, which is a good sign. Let's just do a few more laps with those adjusted pressures and see if that's any different. And I forgot to change my view settings again. God damn it. You can do it anytime from the pause menu. You think I have a pause button mapped? I have to reach for my keyboard. I'll do that now. Options. Oh wait, no. View settings. Motion. Movement. 0%. That's probably all I need, right? It's relatively at hand, but just I have to reach slightly. Haha, quit your jibber jabber, yeah, the most important message. Whoops. It does take like 2 laps to get up to temperature, doesn't it? This has not had the intended effect because my left temperatures are actually... I'm getting up to temperature faster on the left, but I'm not increasing. In fact, it's almost entirely the same. That's why I don't mess with setups. I'm going to overheat the lefts again, even though I changed the pressure. But I changed it. Maybe I didn't change it enough, but I thought small changes make a big difference, really. I was only like 0.2 over. That's why I only touch full, yeah, but if I want to be competitive here, I've really got to actually think about things. We ain't in race room anymore. This feels entirely worse. Just with those few clicks. $35°, that is like unfathomable heat to me. It's almost my fastest lap. It's invalid anyway, but it's almost dead on. Hey Ada, how's it going? Awful lap. The problem I got is I changed the tire pressures and the pressures, temperature are now better, but the temperature itself hasn't come down. I'm still like overheating the lefts. So what can I do? I could have the wrong pressures and lose 3 seconds a lap in order to have the left tires at the right temperature. Yeah, seriously, why does the car feel so much worse with those clicks? I'm gonna adjust it further. Let's try that. I'm not gonna adjust the right. I think the right is probably okay. What I don't get is why I turned the temperatures down. I guess turning the... I'm confused though. Because if I turn the pressure down, the temperatures are gonna go up. That makes sense. But how do you then get the right temperature and pressure at the same time if they don't line up right? If I turn the pressure up to get the right temperature, I'll have the wrong pressure. I'm not sure I can have both. We're never going to get past just driving the Audi in this stream, I don't think. Do I have GT4s? I do. I think I have all the cars. The only DLC I don't have is the American Tracks one that just came out. Drive the Camaro? Why? Really bad cops. Well, actually not so bad according to the Delta. Cause Chevy cool. True, Monza, yeah. Chevy Monza victory. It's a Camaro, they're not a Corvette, it's not right. It's a shame the C7 GT3 has never raced in SRO competition, otherwise we'd probably have it in this game. I said SRO competition there, but I almost said Blancpain, because in my head this is still the Blancpain GT series. Even though it hasn't been for so long. Oh god. Well, that's my best lap. Hey, Snool, how's it going? It's not a legal lap, but it's my best lap. We're still testing. We're on our first car still, the Audi. I want to try and get the balance of tire temperatures and pressures right in it. But it's not proving very easy. Apparently I'm half a second off just on that opening sector. Seems a bit much, considering I didn't make any real mistakes. See, now my temperatures on the left are all wrong. They're completely wrong. Far too high. But all I can do is turn up the tire pressure. Oh my god. Let's try it on that. And this will probably sort out the temperature, but then the pressure will be wrong. I don't know how to fix it. Snool, are you planning on racing the new VTuber GT season in ACC? Oh, do you know what car you're gonna go for? Oh, Lexus. Lexus is gonna be like super popular, it seems. I know Korbanaki are definitely going with that. I'm gonna have to try that out when I'd see what the temps and times are like on these few laps, and then I'll switch probably to the Lexus and see how I fare in that. Yeah, that is useful. I gotta think about, once I pick a car, I'm gonna have to think about livery for it. Yeah, there's going to be a livery pack. The series will be using custom liveries. It's one of the best things about the move to ACC, really, is just the fact that we'll be able to have custom liveries finally. Oh, that's a good time. Somehow it's worse though, the pressures. I turn it down, the pressures go up when at temperature. I turn the pressures up, and the pressures go up while at temperature. I don't know how to fix it. Man, that bump is so annoying. Might go black and gold livery like old Lotuses from back in the day. That sounds cool. I like that black and gold look. When Renault became Lotus back in like 2011 or whatever it was, I was kind of okay with it because the black and gold looks so cool still. Less impressed with the blue of the Alpine. This is a good lap so far as well. Quite a big improvement. Even though the pressures and temps don't look good. Maybe it's all meaningless anyway. I'm just gonna save that. Audi test Silverstone. There we go. And then I'm gonna go back to the aggressive preset. And wait for 20 minutes. For the mechanics that don't exist. I'm gonna do a few more laps. Just to look at the pressures and temps here. See if that was actually worth fiddling with. Early 90s Williams will go for a BTC like livery. Yeah, what was the one you posted earlier in the Discord? That'd be cool on a GT3. I'll just grab a Lambo and paint it full green. Oh no. People confuse it with Char. I mean, he's in the R8, but it has a similar lines to the Lambo. A very similar car. Put your face on it, well, at least then you'll know it's cop for sure. I'd have to go for first at Silverstone. Oh dear, complete wrong line. A drip livery, that could be good. It's gonna be a ridiculous grid because so many people are gonna have anime characters on the side of their car for obvious reasons. But for some reason on this specific pressure setting, even though it's lower than what I was just running and higher than what I was running even earlier, the tyres don't overheat. Not as badly anyway. Oh, hit the curb. Too much sausage. I say it's not overheating, but it's getting there now, and this is actually an awful lap time. I found a cool McLaren livery, but I know someone will probably go for it. I mean, you never know. Like, there's so many cars that I doubt there's going to be a lot of McLarens, just because I feel like there is going to be a good spread of cars. So the chances of someone using that whatever livery that is might not be too high. Correct sausage rolls, I wish. We're matching the Delta this time though. Wow, somehow I lost like almost 3/10 in Vale. I've decided my settings are faster than the default, and I'm happy. Time to exit. Let's try Lexus. Let's try a different car. I've been streaming for ages, and I've only done one car. This is not how I planned this to go. Lexus. Really? 2016 model? There's no newer one? Oof. Okay then. There's only 2 teams. Shame they don't have the bright yellow ones they run in IMSA. I like that livery. Lambo. I'll try Lambo after. I feel like I'm not going to end up with the Lambo, to be honest, but we'll see. Aight. Aggressive. Ooh. Oh, it's kind of got a beastly sound. Oh. Okay, it's not so nice at high revs, but... Oh, and it wants to kill me already. It feels like I'm so high up in this. So much body roll. You know, when it comes to GT3, I think I do prefer the bigger cars often. I want to try the Bentley actually. First impressions of this, so much more slippery. Rear end is actually all over the place. Good turn in there. Why does this car just feel like Project Cars 2? I don't know. I don't know why I think that, but for some reason it reminds me of playing Project Cars 2. Or 1, for that matter. I don't know why I said 2. I think it's for some reason the sound reminds me of Project Cars sound. I don't know why. Where? Oh my god, this car! You guys are doing a 2.4 hour in this car? Oh my lord! This is a murderous car. What's wrong with it? I just... Compared to the Audi, and obviously I'm coming straight from the Audi, it's just the rear end's all over the place. It's sliding, you know? This is a scary car. Oh, see? I'm trying to gently turn in, but the thing wants to turn on me. I am tempted to do the, oh, I shouldn't look at chat while I'm going through Vale. I am tempted to do the not kill up, and I'll have to reinstall the game, but it sounds like a bit of fun. Genettas are fun. Not kills. I don't think I've ever driven not kill. At all. But it is a fun little track, isn't it? Genettas sound like a good thing to race there as well. Very suited to the track. But I can't remember when it is, but if I'm available, I might, but my schedule is so all over the place that I don't know. Oh nice, enjoy the BTCC. I've never been to a BTCC race. Never really been into it, never really been into touring cars much. But it does tend to pull a good crowd, doesn't it? Oh, this thing's scary, man. Lord. I'm gonna adjust the pressures, I think, because this is... they're too high now. PSI hot 28.2. How many should I come down? Oh, Char, thank you for following. You're gonna witness me trying to do setups. I think I got any. Ooh, no, not that much. How's the testing going? Slow. I spent quite a while just with the Audi trying to get it, like, trying to nail these pressures. I noticed you went for the Audi, by the way. I don't know if you want to share your opinion on it, or if you want to keep it secret, but I was wondering if you do reckon it's the fastest car, or whether you went for it just because it's your preferred option. That's partly why I tested it first, because I've heard some things about it being kind of fast, and I saw you went for it as well. So I'm like, is there something here? That's the only one I've driven so far. I'm now in the Lexus, and oh my goodness, the rear end is so much more hyperactive in this car compared to the Audi. Audi is on rails in comparison. I was only on the aggressive setup, but honestly, I didn't feel like it was that tricky in the corners. Like, if anything, it understeered for me, which I didn't really like. But maybe it's something I can try and dial out, or you know, buy a setup. You done 0 laps in it? Oh, oh yeah, you were waiting till after put them out, weren't you? I forgot. Which was only a few days ago. Hey, so I'm ahead of the game on you in practice by doing these handful of laps I've done today. I've driven this game so little. I've done just a handful of races here and there. And I did one like 6-hour enduro in the McLaren, the 720S. That was like a year ago or something. And I didn't feel very comfortable in that car. I didn't hate the McLaren, I don't think it suited my driving style. I want to test 911 as well. I kind of want to go for the 911. I have heard that's a fast car as well, but you have to be very perfect with it. I think it was one of Jardia's videos. He was talking about the Porsche, and it's awfully specific and amazing how well this game simulates stuff. He was talking about how, because the fuel tank is in the front and the engine at the rear, as the fuel burns off during a stint, the aero balance of the car changes because, of course, the front is no longer weighed down as much. So you've got more air coming in the bottom front of the car. So the whole aero balance changes. I don't think I can get on with this Lexus. Racing does it as well. I've never done long enough stint in that. I almost did a Macau ranked race in the 911 in race room ages ago, but I couldn't be bothered on the day. I hate the McLaren's brakes. I honestly can't even remember what his brakes are like now. I just remember like not being 100% comfortable in it. I'm never 100% comfortable at Paul Ricard anyway, because I think that the whole track layout and everything just doesn't suit my driving style in the first place. All those like late apexes and tightening corners, I can't get my head around it. And I bet Paul Ricard in the IV GTC is going to be one of the few rounds I can make of this season, just to spite me. Man, Corba, you and Aki just running like the whole setup on this, because honestly, I can't get to grips with this. Maybe let's try one more change here. What are we, 27.8? Let's come down a few more clicks and come up on this one a bit. I'm not sure how much is too much, you know. I can come down on that and on that. Also, I don't know if I'm Do you remember what track temperature you had, Cobb? Because, like, by this practice session, I didn't change anything. It's 30 degrees air temp, which is a lot for the UK. I wonder if you guys were on a lower temperature. Nope, fair. HTC has so much to adjust with 2 types of TC. Yeah, the TC is something to get the head around, isn't it? I think the TC is meant to be like simulated a lot more realistically than in any other game, and I think it varies per car as well because, of course, the system is different in every car. Which hopefully is a good thing for me, because I actually hate how the TC works in most games, like particularly R Factor 2. Like, it kicks in and I just lose, it feels like you lose all power, and it's like, you just bog down, and then you spin anyway, because it doesn't actually solve the problem that you're spinning. I assume this is not like that. So far it feels alright, but probably not at my limit. I'm still really learning everything. I don't feel that TC effect is as bad in iRacing, for instance, but sometimes, like, the LMP2 at Le Mans with the low downforce on the car, like, I felt it a lot more than a big, higher downforce track. I still can't, maybe I'm driving this car wrong, but oh my goodness. I'm just sliding. Maybe I'm trying to trail brake too much or something, but that's just how I drive. I'll do a couple more laps. Okay, I think I'm not gonna do a couple more laps. I'm gonna bench. I'm gonna bench the Lexus. Sorry, Aki. I'm done. What else we got? What was I gonna do? I know Cobb asked for Huracan. Does this have... Wait, does it not have... Didn't this car have an old Gallardo? Oh, it's in here. Yeah. It's not even... It's not even badged as a Lamborghini. That's interesting. I never knew that. It is badged as a Writer Engineering R-EX GT3. Interesting. I was like looking for another Lambo logo that wasn't down in the Cup cars, but anyway, okay. Oh, what livery? The most important part. What livery we're going to do? Bar. Let's pick some Barweller. Oh. See, I'm not sure if this color is like Resca or Char. It's kind of in between. The very, very greeny fluorescent yellow. Do they have a... I wonder if they had a Demon Tweaks livery, just because iconic British GT livery, but I think they ran a Lambo with that. Let's go for the... Let's go for this. Oh, wait, what's this? Oh, that's... Let's go for this one. Our child. Right. Let's try Lambo. You'd think this would feel somewhat similar to the Audi. But we'll see. Aggressive setup. Yeah, I watched both of his videos, you know, the best and worst cars videos, which I found very interesting. As someone who is just not aware of the meta at all. So it's interesting to hear his thoughts. Obviously he knows a lot about the game, doesn't he? Oh, now I feel so low compared to the Lexus. But yeah, those videos were made, they're a few months old, right? So they obviously don't count that new Audi. He didn't mention the Audi in either video, did he? But the new Audi wasn't even out, so I wonder what his thoughts have been out. It's not often I switch cars this much, and seeing different cockpits like every few minutes is like just weird. I feel too far forward in this one, but I like seeing how aggressive I can be on the brakes into what I would say is turn 3, but is not turn 3. Because we do use the old bits here. Is this another car that doesn't like trail braking, maybe? Feels much more stable than the Lexus so far. It understeers. In the Audi, I'd be able to get on the power there. Obviously stuff that could be tuned out, but what our turn pressure's looking like. Ah, both the fronts are too high. Annoyingly, I've forgotten what I did in the Audi. Cobb, you should be able to recognize this car from the audio. It's the Lambo. Much more stable than the Lexus so far, but just kind of understeery. I think, well, my front two pressures are too high anyway. It probably does sound a bit different anyway, to be fair. They always do in different games, don't they? I actually did a GT3 league in AC, not ACC, but AC a long time ago. And we used the Lambo in that game. And it was actually alright, but there were a few tracks where it was just lethal. Like Nürburgring GP, we couldn't... Like, we had to qualify on the medium tire because, honestly, no matter how slow you went on the outlap, during your hot lap, you would... Your tires would overheat to the point where you would just spin out, like you would be beyond the level of grip that you could have with that temperature. No other car seemed to have that issue. It might have been a hot track, but everyone else was qualifying on south, so we were just sliding everywhere. So I have bad memories of the Huracan. And this game is also bad just as a Corsa, so... 2:09, that's a pretty good time out the gate, I think. Let's just change pressures though, because they are wrong. This can go up maybe a little bit. Maybe 2. I'm sort of guessing, but that one's actually right. 1 out of 4 ain't bad. Tell you what, these GT3s just feel so much nicer and more natural to drive than the GT3s in iRacing. Or at least the M4. That's the only one I've driven recently, to be fair. I prefer the ones in iRacing. I mean, that's fair. I think part of it's just what you're used to. I'm not used to this game, but then again, I wouldn't say I'm used to the GT3s in iRacing either. I rarely drive them. Car feels good. Honestly, Lambo giving me good impressions so far. Look how easy, I got the pressures in the right range so easily. Honestly, look at these times. I need to just go back in the VOD and look at my Audi time again. We'll see if it's recorded in the game somewhere, but like, damn. This is quite effortless to find time in. Like, it just feels good straight away. Look how good those pressures are. I'm not over that. I hope they're visible on the stream, actually. I didn't really check if my character was blocking the HUD in any way, but... Bit aggressive on the throttle there. No, don't... Okay. I lost a lot of time there. Could have been 2015 or 6 maybe. That's good though. What the hell? I probably had the track temp too high, but 39-degree track temp just feels like it's far too high for proper testing, to be honest. But it's too late now. I've started. I'm well into this. Okay, Lambo Silverstone test safe. Yeah, honestly, yeah, feels good. I like it. I didn't expect to, but I like it. I'm just gonna see if I can quickly go back in my own VOD while I'm live. Add to the course. Nope. Me. This. I spent like 40 minutes with the Audi. What the hell? I'm doing neither car. It was a 2017 or something. Yeah, I think I did 2017. It could have been a 2016, but I sort of screwed the last corner. I did a 2019 in the Audi. No, what do you mean 0.3? What, 2 minutes 0.3? Oh, 2:03. 209 with the Audi, 217 with the Lambo. Looks like I'm heading towards Lambo. What? How am I faster? Maybe if I go out to the Audi, I'll be faster because I've now done a bit more practice. I don't know. Bentley. Yes. What livery for the Bentley? Oh, look at this. This is Bathurst 12-hour livery, right? Look at that rear wing end plate. What number won the Oh, I like that. I wish they had. I think no, Race Room doesn't have it. I think Project Cars has it. There was a yellow and black Deutsche Post Bentley that raced in ADAC GT Masters or something. But no other game has it, and it's like my favorite Bentley livery. It's kind of hideous. It's just weird seeing those colors on the Bentley, but what's that? Oh wow, look at that, fictional fanatic livery. Oh no. What's this? Bullet Racing, just the one. CMR. It's when you go into the car selection in this game, you realize just how many teams run these cars. Like Bentley are really like particular on who runs their cars, but there's still so many in here. Like K-Pax, what is this? Yeah, GT World Challenge America, right? Let's go for one of the. I like these liveries a lot. Where are they? In fact, that one looks nice. What was I looking for? Yeah, one of these. The British Racing green ones, I like them. Bentley time. I tell you what, this this cockpit reminds me of Project Cars, just because I think that's the game I've driven the Bentley the most in. I used to be a Bentley main in Project Cars 1. I made it. I got quite good at it because, I mean, you know, I'm not saying I was like a pro, but like in the group that I was racing, a lot of people didn't like the Bentley. They felt like it wasn't as good as the others, but I drove it enough that I could make it work. Like I was passing people left, right, and center at Laguna Seca once, and it's like that's not the right track for that. Oh, I feel really high in this. Wheel on the correct side. You know, part of me wants to go Bentley, or maybe Aston or McLaren, but particularly Bentley for just the British meme, you know. You know, I really want to go Jag, you know, because it's British, but also it's like super obscure. And you know, oh dear. Well, that's a good start. If I could, and I could in Project Cars, I want to go Ginetta. I want to go Ginetta GT3. Because that exists. It's ancient, but it exists. And that's in Project Cars, I believe. So the Bentley's the first car I've actually like straight up crashed. I was going to say it feels more stable than the Lexus, but I managed to bin it there. Obviously wasn't really focusing much, but... Let's have a proper outlap and do a proper lap and see what it's like. I'm gonna gaslight you into going Lambo. You know, I always pick the car that I say I'm never gonna pick, which is stupid if I end up going Lambo, because I did like a whole season, like almost a year of endurance racing in Alpha 2 in the Ferrari 488 GTE, and I mean driving that car for a year is what put me off that game in the end. Oh no, man, this is interesting. But then I ended up picking the 488 GT3 in Race Room, which was also a complete handful. I hear it's a bit of a handful in this game as well. And I couldn't believe I did, you know, both seasons in that. Not that I did all the races, but, you know, I did 4 championship rounds in the Ferrari, and I said to myself, I'm never picking a Ferrari again. And now I'm really done. I'm not picking the Ferrari in this game. No thank you. No more Ferrari. But as I said earlier, with my experience with the Lambo in the original AC, I was really thinking, oh, there's no way I'll go Lambo. No way. I just can't. But I set the fastest time with it, so... Come on, Bentley, set a faster time than the Lambo, so I don't have to pick that car. Oh no. Oh no, I hate it. No. I can't do a lap in it. No. Oh dear, I'm driving it wrong. It really doesn't like downshifting in the corners, which is a bit of a habit I have just from driving cars that don't mind it. But oh my god, in this car, it just spins. At least in the Lexus. I couldn't get on with the Lexus either. But at least, you know, I wasn't actually binning it. I was just like sliding everywhere. In this car, I'm going around. And the thing is, it feels pretty stable, right? It feels actually really stable until it doesn't. And then I'm up facing the wrong way. That is my first impression. But I think it's always when I downshift or something, so... Maybe the engine braking's too high or something. I don't know if that can be adjusted, but... That's a possibility. I had to turn it down in the race from Ferrari. For similar reasons, you couldn't downshift with any sort of steering going on, otherwise you'd just... the car would explode. So maybe this characteristic can be tuned out a bit, but... Like here, I like to shift down to 4th, like, after turning in here. Just that's how I do it. But I think that is not a good idea in this car. Like, that probably wasn't the fastest cops ever, but like, it just felt so easy, you know? When it's under control, it's on rails. It's a smooth ride, you know? As expected of a luxury vehicle like a Bentley, I suppose. Problem is, you know, when you're in a race situation, and not everything's going to be under control all the time. Need a car that won't try and kill me as soon as I push a bit too hard. Because I will in a battle. I will push slightly too hard at one point or another, no matter how good I try not to. I just noticed there's actually cones on the entry of the wing pit lane here, which is fantastic because I reckon I would use that pit lane by accident. And I'm so used to games that use this pit lane. But there's actually cones there, so hopefully that will remind me. Unless they've been knocked out already by the time I make a pit stop. Oh, this feels so big, but also it just like launches out corners. It's so good. Oh god, I hit the grass. See, I'm so used to driving cars that are left-hand drive that I dip the wheels on the grass on the left. Oh dear. Am I even British? Why do I smell candy floss? Are my neighbors making candy floss? Man, it's really weird. Right. Prices are wrong, so let's adjust it. Yeah, 28. This left rear is so high pressure. It's going to come down quite a bit. It might be too much, but we'll find out. Right rear is alright. Right rear is always in the right spot all the time for some reason. Probably because it's the least loaded tire here. 27.0. I can come up. 27.8, maybe down by like 2. Okay. 20 minutes left. Yay! Let's see how this goes. I might have just a rummage in the setup after looking at what these pressures are like, just to see if there's an engine braking option. But honestly, I feel like this car may not suit my style, which is really a shame. You know, I have had some long-standing beliefs about my own driving style and my preferences of car, and I think they're all actually changed now. They're all the opposite. I like completely different cars to what I used to. I drive in a completely different way now I used to, and I actually don't even know what I like anymore. I always liked the big beefy cars, but it's these cars today that I don't like. Yeah, I've had my lap there. No, that one. I'm cutting woodcut a lot, but like I just don't know how much I can get away with it. That felt a lot better. Not like greatly faster, but I mean it's 2/10. It'd be 3/10 by end of straight, but just felt a lot nicer. A bit of understeer there. Maybe carried too much speed. Doesn't feel nice through Vale. It's just awful through there. I know I'm approaching it wrong, but I'm not sure how to approach it right. I probably need to leave some more throttle on as I go through the corner. You can cut that out a lot. A little too fast, I think. No, it's alright. Not as good as the previous lap, though. What's the pressure's like? Pressure's looking a bit low on the rear left, but it's alright. That was good. That was very good through Vale. It's weird through Vale, but like that time I had it hooked up, I think. Too early on the brakes, damn it. Two, 2, 1. Not too much slower, but slower. Oh, I got more time to find though. I've tried 911. That was the other one I wanted to try. I might try that in a moment. I'm not sure I like what I heard about the aero balance stuff, just because... Oh man, that sounds like a nightmare. But the 911's always fun. Ah, man. Nah. Maybe with setup work this can be good, but like, out of the box it's another death trap. Yeah, well, I assume there will be. Is the last round an endurance race again? I haven't really looked. But you're right, most of the races aren't, are they? So it probably won't matter too much. That's the thing, picking a car for this, you know, we're doing like, what, 35-minute races? It's very rare you would do a GT3 race in reality that short. So the pick for a race like that is probably very different to what you would want for any sort of real race. Like, tire wear doesn't matter. You want to just destroy those tires, right? Because you'll have plenty left over. Porsche. That's the latest one, right? Yeah, 2019. Do they just... Or... Like, was there never an older Porsche, or does it just not exist anymore? Like, that's a 20... Oh, yeah, 2018. Was there really no other one? Like, in this game? I don't know. Oops. Porsche. What livery? Oh, I know what I probably should do if they have it. What team is it? Oh, I like KTMG actually. Oh, what's Manti? Do they not have Manti Racing? Oh, I guess they don't race in SRO series. Damn it! Okay, KTMG it is. Oh, we can drive as Nick Tandy, who just won 6,000 Monza with Corvette the other day. Yeah, let's drive as Nick Tandy. I like the KCMG liveries. I saw a, I know you were excited about the Corvette win, Cobb. I saw a article. Apparently the Corvette guys genuinely didn't think Ferrari were going to pit. They presumed that they would also get it, you know, do the necessary fuel saving like they were. And when the Ferrari started picking up its pace towards the end, they thought, oh, they must be good for fuel. Damn. And then they picked with 2 to go, and it's like, what? Awesome finish. Oh, this sounds so nice. The display on this car just looks like a very basic sim hub dash. This is the Porsche 911. One that Nick Tandy drove back when he was a Porsche factory driver. I almost forgot that, despite the fact that he was with them for so long. Oh, it sounds great. This is nice. See that I can take that corner just how I naturally take it, and the car doesn't try and kill me. That is a big plus. Feels really nimble, especially coming from the Bentley. Not so much through cops. Gotta have the right inputs through cops, I think. I'm probably here too. When you have fat, slick tires and loads of downforce, the characteristics of a 911 kind of disappear, but there's moments where they show themselves. And you have to you have to be ready for it and understand how to drive it a little. I'm certainly no expert on that though. I suck if I go into a Porsche Cup car. Those things are deadly in iRacing. Oh. Didn't really get it turned in there. It started sliding a bit. I like driving this. $2,027. It does the same thing as the Bentley, but it cops instead. Well, currently I'm a second slower than the Lambo, so... Well, it's only my first lap. Precious. Actually, they look pretty good all around. Amazing. I'm not going to improve on this lap. I don't really need to adjust the pressures. Maybe a little high on the front right, but... Two to four. Take too much curb in that last right-hander. Oh, that's a lot of understeer. Nope. I don't know, first impressions of the Porsche is just slow. Really fun, but slow. Maybe I could go down some pressures a bit. Nope. Free, nice. Yeah, could do Cup. I might have a different stream later on, but I'm not sure, so... If not, then yeah, I could do. Catch you later, Cup. You know, I don't think I can get much faster in this. Not on this setup. Wow. Actually managing to get some power over, so... One more lap with the Porsche. Okay, good first sector. Needs to be a lot more than that to be close to the Lambo and Audi there. I've lost time there. That was an alright bit there, but I just... Maybe I should have stayed in second. I felt like I was too low revs in second, so I went down to first, but then I was just redlining anyway, so it just screwed it up. Oh no, I lost all the time. What the hell? Ah, 2024 is all I can manage. Ha! Huh. Porsche, honestly, just doesn't have the speed for me. Right. I've actually been going for like 2 hours already. I'm surprised. Testing really takes a lot of time. I'm going to go back to the Audi. I just want to... Now that I've done a whole bunch more laps in ACC, I want to just see if like I've got better compared to what I did earlier. Load that. Yes. Let's see how I get on with this now and see if it's better or worse the same. Honestly, I kind of want to go for the Audi. But if I'm straight up faster in the Lambo, then it'd be silly not to go for it, you know? I'd be surprising if I am fastest with that though. I mean, I know I don't have like proper setups on the cars, but it doesn't sound like the Lambo is supposed to be a fast car. I'm sure there are people that sing its praises, but the general consensus doesn't seem to be that Lambo is the best pick. This feels really weird coming back to it. Hey, Silent, how's it going? I'm not so bad, thanks. Just doing some testing. Trying to pick a car in this game. I've just done 2 hours of driving by myself on the track. Fun. I understand a lot though. I did enjoy It Takes Two. It's a lot of fun, isn't it? Hopefully we'll be going back to that on Thursday. That's the current plan, I think. It's a charming game, isn't it? I enjoyed the clips of you two playing it that I saw. No, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, let me know. I'll have to check if I'm working or not and what time it is, but let me know. See, I loaded my setup, but the tire pressures are now all wrong, so... Oh, about 2 hours from now? That shouldn't be too bad. Just depends if I'm working or not. Sure, I will do. It just depends. I can't remember what dates I'm like away for a week, but if it falls on there, then I won't be able to. But if not, then hopefully I can. Yeah, no, this car's actually bad. What the hell? It was good earlier. I'm probably driving it a lot differently. Let's come down. Come down on these. And just see how what that's like. Yeah, it looked like a big... Oh god, let's change my engine map. It looked like a good stream, that the Goose Goose Duck Silent. I definitely made the right choice not going to that, but it looked fun. Still need to play it at some point. Hey Tatsione, thank you for following. Not completely. This stream, because this stream is just like testing cars. I feel like it wouldn't do too well on YouTube. Because I can't like title it well, so I thought I'd just do this on Twitch. But obviously when I sign the affiliate agreement on Twitch, I won't be able to dual stream anymore anyway. But I want to actually, obviously, keep YouTube videos going up. Not that I'm good at doing that, but I need to actually get on and do that, so that I have that going as well. I think that's probably what I'll end up doing. Did you watch it? Yeah, I watched a bit of it. I think I typed in chat, didn't I? I think I said hi. You asked me to join and I was like, nah. Yeah, that's fair enough, Silent. I was working like 5 evenings in a row, and like it was like the 4th of 5 or something, and like I was just dead. I was working the next day as well, so I had no energy left, especially with new people. Everyone's about to become our siblings. There's a new one every week in the server, it feels like. If I can't set a decent time in this now, then apparently I need to be driving the Lambo for IVGTC, which really surprises me. Damn it. Bit too early on the brakes. No, well, the Audi was the first car I tried to Zione. I'll come back to it because I'm probably going to end stream in a little bit. So I thought I'd come back to the Audi, see if I'm still the same speed with it. Honestly, the fastest I've done so far is the Lambo. Just like a 10th or 2 quicker than the Audi. Although this actually, I think this is going to be my fastest lap now in the Audi. Yeah, 2016. That is the fastest time I've done today. I believe. Long time friends. He goes, that's cool. Plenty more siblings. As if we didn't have enough already. Don't think this car is for you. I like this car is on. It feels easy to drive though. It just sounds like for some reason I wasn't maybe driving my best, but I've lost 3/10 just in that first part of the lap, which is really annoying. And they just couldn't really get it turned in. Yeah, the Evo 2, the very latest one is what I'm driving. Over 150? I didn't even think it was that many. Wow. Prove me wrong then. Well, this is the fastest I've done, so... I presume it was the Evo Hurricane, yeah. Just whatever the latest one is of those. It's not meant to be fast though, you know, in terms of the meta. I've heard it's not actually that quick, but I actually seem quite good with it compared to these, you know, just using the aggressive preset. Nothing else changed except some tire pressures. It was actually very easy to get the lap time out of it. I want one more good lap. Oh no, not the bad pickup lines. Not the best line through there. I feel like if I don't take too much curb in that last right-hander, I go wide. If I do take too much curb, I go over the curb in a weird way and it's slower anyway. I can't find the right line. Maybe it's different on wheel, but honestly, the Huracan and this Audi feel so tame. They're easily the most stable cars I've driven today. I've also driven the Bentley, the Lexus, and the Porsche. Porsche wasn't too bad. Bentley wasn't that bad, except certain places it would just snap on you, like the turn 1 when you're using the F1 pits. It would just snap on you. And the Lexus was all over the place. I know a lot of Kaneko guys are running Lexus, but man, they're crazy. I can't get up with it. Yeah, the M4, I haven't tried the M4 today, but I've driven it in the past. And quite a bit in iRacing. Yeah, that's just a stable and nice car. Good pick for like endurance races in particular. Oh, Mallory's coming to visit you. That's cool. Wait, he's going out. He's flying out to Florida. Damn. I'll always appreciate pics of Daytona. I will do some more testing before I decide. I need to adjust the pressures even more by looking at it. Oh dear, that's too fast. That's probably a good time to quit. Yeah, I can need to lower the left pressures here further, and in fact I need to raise the right side. I'm driving it a lot different to how I was earlier apparently, because I had the pressures right earlier, but oh well. GGDS, that's Goose Goose Duck. It's like Among Us, but you play as like ducks and geese instead. It looks very similar to Among Us, like it's 2D, sort of top down, and yeah, obviously you try and murder people and guess who the duck is. I can't remember if the geese are the crewmates or the geese are the imposter. I don't know. But it's basically Among Us. Among Us. Alright, so I'm probably going to end there. I'm thinking Audi. I'm going to do some more testing before I lock in my choice. Unless the sign-ups are getting full, in which case I'll have to put something in. But I'm thinking Audi, to be honest. I'm thinking Audi. It's nice and fast. But I'll do a bit more testing. I want to Audi versus Audi. Well, then I know neither of us can use car as an excuse, Cha. Equal machinery, just like previous season. It looks good though, doesn't it? I never used to be a fan of the R8, but like every time they iterate it, it kind of looks a little bit more aggressive, and I like it a bit more. I don't know. The livery's good too. Yeah, I'll do some more testing. I want to test on a cooler track as well. This is like 30-degree air temp and even higher track temp, so I don't know if that's a good benchmark. So I might test elsewhere. And maybe, in fact, I should test on a different track as well, just to see what it's like. But doesn't that Audi look good? I might go for it. Changing conditions, yeah. I mean, with how sensitive the cars in this game are to tire pressures and tire temperatures, the air temperature changing mid-race must really affect things. All that to contend with. Everything's just a little bit more complicated than it was in race room, that's for sure. Do I want to raid someone? Who's online? Who's live? Should make for exciting events. It should. I think it made the season free of conditions. Seems some people are still new to the game. Okay, so it's going to be sort of static. That's fair enough. Honestly, I think, you know, the more casual people are going to struggle a bit with the tire pressure stuff in this game. I mean, it's not like the cars aren't drivable without adjusting it, but obviously it can make a huge difference in terms of like your competitiveness, right? You know, it's meant to be like at least a second if, you know, your tire pressures are completely wrong or right. So yeah, tire pressures are everything. I feel like it's a little too much, but it is what it is. Just gotta deal with it. Okay, it's refreshing compared to every other game where tire pressures are almost irrelevant, you know. In this game, you actually have to think about them for once. However, it feels like it's a bit too much, you know. Copy temperatures from the real places. That's a good idea. Tire pressure simulator. Yep. I feel like I feel like, I don't know. Maybe I will like this form of racing because, especially, like Char, you're a very aggressive driver. I'm more like an endurance driver. So maybe managing the temps and pressures will be something I'm good at. I don't know. Wishful thinking, maybe. We'll see. I haven't really driven this game much, so it's all new, really. Have you decided the car? Not particularly. I want to do some more testing. However, I did do a 2016 with the Audi. Just came back to it at the end as like a, you know, control test or something like that. So I went a bit faster with it. So I feel like I might go for Audi, but I want to test on a cooler track and maybe at some other tracks as well. It's basically a Lambo. It's the same drivetrain and engine, I believe. Just got a different bodywork slapped on it and badge. So we'll see. I'll not sure if I'll stream it next time I do testing, but I will do some more testing before we race. And I don't even know when in the season I can race because, you know, my Saturdays are still busy. So I certainly won't be doing all rounds, and I just hope that I can do some rounds. Otherwise, it's a bit of wasted stream. No one I really know is live, to be honest, so I might not actually raid. I feel like I should, though. Or how about, I know. How do you, like, search tags? Here we go. Nope, that's not how you do that. You can't search for 2 tags at once. Lovely, Twitch. Thank you so much. That really helps me find someone. I think I might just not raid. Because I don't know who to raid. I'll try and search for like racing and VTuber, but you can't do that. Oh, this person's doing a driving game, but they're not a VTuber. That's cool. Using the wrong tags. Now we're gonna leave it. Right, thank you for watching, everyone. Later on, I think we're playing. Me, Hotshot, and Ada are gonna be playing. What do you call it? Halo Infinite. We're gonna be doing that at about 8 p.m. UK time, 9 p.m. Central Europe. So I'll be on the Who Wants a Soda channel. You know what? I'll put in a link. If you don't already follow it, there it is. So hopefully I'll catch you there. Racing wise, what am I doing this week? I might stream on Friday, you know. I might do some iRacing Friday evening. Not 100% on that, but I might do that. And I mentioned it earlier, but probably It Takes Two on Thursday with Nappy continuing that. So stay tuned. I'll be tweeting about streams as they come, so make sure to follow me on Twitter as well. Alright, thank you for watching, everyone. I was sure to reply to me. I can't remember what I was saying just now silent. But I'll check my dates on that collab and see if I can make it, and I'll let you know. Alright, so yeah, cheers for watching, everyone. Hopefully catch you later for the Halo streams. See you then. Bye. Oh, I'm all over the place. That's the wrong screen. Here we go.